What's up, guys? Neil Orfield here. Talk a little no house advantage NBA. Back to another big slate tonight. 10-game Friday night slate tonight. While you're coming in, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. We're going to talk about the versus the house competition today, but first I want to tell you about some promos that we've got going on. First of all, on No House Advantage, if you have not yet signed up, you can use promo code Stochastic for a first deposit match bonus up to $100. So use promo code Stochastic when you sign up for No House Advantage. You put $100 in, they will match that $100. You right away have $200 in your account. So pretty great deal there. We also, you can see on the screen right now, that is Pick'em Pro. And we have an offer for new users, 50% off your first week of Pick'em Pro. It is really a great product. You're getting access to our top picks every day for Prize Picks and No House Advantage. It's powered by our industry-leading projections. It's just a limited time. You can get 50% off your first week using promo code SCORE. So this is, I'd recommend taking advantage of that. Expected win percentage, as you can see, for every bet given, every bet available on Prize Picks and No House Advantage. You can see if it's plus EV, negative EV, according to the tools, and they are the best tools in the business. So highly recommend take advantage of that. If you don't already have Pick'em Pro, get 50% off your first week. And of course, we've been saying all week, if you have not yet joined our chalkboard community, go ahead and do that. It's a really fun community where you can talk about your NHA bets, your Prize Picks bets, talk about what you like, what you don't like on different cards. It's really it's a very active community, and it's new. We just started, I think last week it was launched, and man, it's about as active as the Discord is already. So a lot of fun talking there, and easy to link to sports books, to No House Advantage, etc. So highly recommend signing up for our OddsShopper chalkboard as well. In this video, we're going to be talking about the versus the house contest, where you're not competing against other players. You're just competing against the house. You can choose up to 5 bets in the contest and net up to 21x your entry fee if you get them all right. But you can make a bet with as few as 2 picks as well. So really fun contest. It's really simple. I'm going to go over the payment structure as I go over some of the picks that we like in the tools. Okay, so right now I have wrong one of those. So now we're on the No House Advantage page. And you can see here, these are some of the top picks on the board in the stochastic projections. And there's a couple that I like right at the top, and one that I am questioning right at the top. And I'm thinking I might actually go against the grain. But I'm going to start with a couple that I like. The biggest one being this Kevon Looney, 8.5 points line. I love this under for Kevon Looney. Was talking about this with Eric Lindquist a little bit earlier. He loves it too. Just a matter of, so we've got Joel Embiid questionable for this game. If Joel Embiid plays, Kevon Looney is going to be guarded by Joel Embiid. That's not a fun matchup for Kevon Looney. But if Joel Embiid doesn't play, there's a good chance that Kevon Looney is just not out on the floor. Golden State more likely to go small there. So I really like this under 8.5 points for Kevon Looney. I'm going to put that one in right away. So let me find that bet. 8.5 points. I'm taking less there. I think that's a great way to start this card, but you can't make a bet with just one pick. You got to make 2 right away, so you can't put money with just that one pick. So I'm going to go ahead and find another right away. I also really like this under on 5.5 rebounds for Pat Connaughton. Just looking at first of all his season averages here. Sorry, I had to close everything down. Was having some issues. All right, let's see here. So his season average. Oh, and I going to show you all the data. All right. Hang on real quick with me. All right. So Pat Connaughton, just looking at his season average for rebounds. Man, I had this all organized, and then I had to shut down the screen right before I started. Now I am, looks like I lost those views. Sorry about this. 1 second. Much easier to talk about if we can actually see the stats involved. There we go. Okay. So Pat Connaughton's season average in rebounds, 4.9. And the line is at 5.5. We're projecting for 4.9 tonight. Also facing Utah, who, if you look at their rebounding percentage, they are fifth in the entire NBA in rebound percentage. So tough draw. And where the line is above his season average, no real reason to think he should rebound better against Utah than usual. We've got Connaughton in for 28 minutes. We do have Chris Middleton out, so he's getting minutes, but a really tough matchup with Utah. We're projecting him, as you can see, for 4.9 rebounds tonight. You can see that in Pick'em Pro as well. You can see our projection for him and how often we have the bet winning. So I really like the under on 5.5 rebounds for Pat Connaughton here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in there too. Oh, did that change? Oh, it's all right. Good. All right. So now we've got 2 picks in there. So this is, you can place a bet with just 2 picks. And honestly, I think this is a pretty strong bet. So say you want to put $10 on it, payout is 3x, you win $30 back. So you can see the payout structure here as I'm going the multiplier. So now it's a 3x multiplier, turn $10 into $30. I actually really like this bet. I'm not sure if I'm going to go a full 5 when I actually place the bet. I'm going to show you 5 bets and think about whether I want to do all 5. So the next one, a little bit dicier. I want to see, actually, do we have a better Vooch line? Do we have an over anywhere? Because I really want to smash a Vooch over here. Okay, so I like this Vooch over 19.5 points. So I'm not going to take this one against the grain, although I'd probably be more inclined to take the over, but that's kind of a high line anywhere. So I like that we have, all right, this 19.5 points line for Vooch. I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in there. The reason being, Vooch has said in the past that he loves playing against small centers, and it's kind of a small sample. So this is a little bit of a narrative-based thing. I'm sure we could look up the stats, but ever since I heard that Vooch said he loves playing against small centers, I've been playing him in DFS against small centers, and he does absolutely destroy when he plays against small centers. Admittedly, it's a fairly small sample size, maybe 7 or 8 slates, but typically he just goes way over what you would expect him to when he is playing against smaller centers. He just scores more easily against them, rebounds more easily against them. And tonight we have Nurkic was just downgraded to, I believe he's doubtful for tonight. So Nurkic not playing. We're most likely going to see Trendon Watford getting the start at center for Portland. He is 6'8", and he's a solid defender, but I think Vooch is just going to eat him alive. Vooch just too big, and he likes playing against smaller defenders. So I really like taking the over on points for Vooch. I'm going to throw that one in here as well. All right, so now we've got 3 bets. Place $10 on those 3. It's 5.5x. You're winning $55. Again, though, it goes up exponentially the more bets you make. So I'm going to show you a couple more bets that look good in our tools. All right, so those 3 I think are pretty strong. Kind of like this over 11.5 points for Dillon Brooks. Actually, I think these 2 might be my next 2 favorites on the board. Dillon Brooks just got a great matchup with Houston. Ja Morant, probably ramping things up still. I don't think Ja Morant is back to like 35 minutes. So Dillon Brooks, the line is at 11.5. Just looking at Dillon Brooks's numbers here. Season average. Now, obviously, this is some games without Ja Morant in there, but why am I not finding him? There we go. All right. Averaging 14.2 points per game. Gets a matchup with Houston, who, if you look at I think they play actually average pace, but then their defensive rating is, second to last in the entire league. So Dillon Brooks just should be able to score some points here. We've got him playing under 28 minutes tonight, but probably playing some more minutes without Ja Morant. Probably should have still a pretty nice usage boost, and just playing against a Houston team that is not great defensively. So I really like taking that over on Dillon Brooks points. All right, so now we're putting in $10. You win $110 if you get it all right. As you can see, just going up absolutely double. Just one more pick, we doubled the amount that you pay out. So that's really nice. And then we just got to make one more pick to get a full 5-pick card here. And I do like this over on Denny Avdia. He's just going to play all the minutes he can handle with Kuzma and Beal out. Great matchup with the Spurs. Again, the worst defensive team in the league. Let me check. Defensive rating. Worst defensive rating in the league. They rebound at an under 50% rate. So everything looking good for Avdia. He is a very good rebounder per 36 minutes on a per 36 minutes basis. So I really like taking that over on 7.5 rebounds for Avdia as well. So I'm going to throw that in there. Well, Beautiful. So now I put $10 on this, $210 payout. And obviously you don't have to do $10. I think you can do 5. You could also do 20, 30, whatever, if you feel more confident in it. But I actually kind of like this. I think I am actually going to run it with all 5 of these picks. I think I feel pretty good about all of them. So that is a card that I think is pretty strong on Noah's Advantage. But again, you can find all of our picks, and these things, they update throughout the day. Noah's Advantage updates new offerings all day, and we update Pick'em Pro as they do. So it's very useful tool, and you can get 50% off your first week right now using promo code SCORE. So I'd highly recommend checking out our Pick'em Pro offering. It is a great product. Anyway, that's a card that I like. Hopefully you saw some bets you like there, and find some that you like as well tonight. Good luck.